Happy Monday. So I was reminded of my childhood, right? And boy, things have changed so drastically. It's almost, woo, it'd be like talking about the cowboy and Indian days back from when I was a kid. Just it seems like that now, in a way, right? Because when I look back on our childhood and I see how the situation is these days in our society, and it's so much different. It is amazing. Like it's hard to believe. And so what came to mind was, what the number one unforgivable sin a young boy could have done back in those days, and that was to appear weak. Oh Lord, you did not want to appear weak at all. It was over. Man, you better get out there and get your butt whipped. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't running from fights. It was you get out there and you was gonna lose. You was gonna get your butt whipped. Everybody's gonna laugh at you. You get up, but it was something though because the feeling you get when you get up off the ground, you wipe the blood off your lip, you dust the dirt off your clothes, and you're gonna hear the laughing and the jeering, but you see more respect from people's eyes than you saw. So it was almost like a rite of passage in a sense, and it bonded us as boys. And then what made me really laugh was the girls didn't want to come outside and play with the boys. It was none because we was mean. We made each other cry, and the girls didn't stand a chance. Like for real. Like we talk about how us guys are today. What? Oh man, the women, us the female Gen Xers, boy. Like my sister and them. Oh man. Boy, so yeah, the girls didn't want to go outside and play with us boys. No, we were mean. We were rough and tumble. We scraped our knees and elbows, and we play fighted, and we threw rocks at each other, and we climbed houses and garages and trees, and we ripped and ran all day long. And if it was something wrong about you, like I got a big forehead. And and then I'm little, and then I was light skinned. I wasn't black or white. I was the eyeball, and then I smelled like pee. Oh Lord, man, I was a target for everybody. So I either got good with my mouth or I got good with these. And then when you got good with both, man, people steer clear of you. You know what I'm saying? And then it was fun times until all the drugs until the government let all the drugs come into the city. They sent all the jobs out and then flooded the streets with the drugs, and then that's a whole nother story nobody wants to talk about. That was engineered, absolutely, and I wonder. It's one of the things I would like to do one day. If I ever had a platform and enough money and the resources, I would love to make a documentary about that, because I saw my neighborhood go downhill. We went from riding bikes and jumping ramps and being friends one summer to the next summer, we riding around trying to kill each other over dumb stuff. So yeah, but yeah, that was the cardinal sin, boy. You better not appear weak. Man, boy, hey, if you came off as being weak, you might as well just stay in the house. It was over. But yeah, but man, we live in a different age these days, man. These boys, man, they want to be perceived as being tough and strong and somebody to be respected and afraid of. But then they don't want to go out there and put in the work it take to earn. You got to earn that as a male, as a man, And then you don't do it from a place of hate. You do it actually from a good place. You stand in your ground on your principles. You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody coming around, most of my fights came from defending my sister. To be honest with you, you know what I'm saying? I took a lot of heat, but I wasn't about to let you mess with my sister. You know what I'm saying? That's where I drew the line. And we need to get back to that. But I'm not out here to preach. I was just having a good time. So all right, people, let's have a blessed and wonderful day today.